And now you're watching Casino is the Name. On this channel, we talk about building wealth. We talk about finances. We talk about education. We talk about career. We talk about entrepreneurship. We talk about real estate. Now let's get this money. There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino is the Name. So many of you may know I recently started a trucking business, and I also have rental property. So the other day I had a conversation with my godbrother about real estate business versus trucking business. And he said he was looking to invest, maybe getting a loan on around $70,000, either to fix up a place to rent out or to buy a truck. And he wanted to know how I could justify starting a trucking business versus buying real estate. And it's really simple once you look at the numbers, because the numbers are nowhere close to the same. So he was looking at maybe getting a hard money loan and fixing up a place and renting it out. And so he said if he was able to acquire a place for about 40, 50, put 10, 20,000 into it, he'd be all in, refinance it at 70, and he would have a house that was worth at least 70,000, and he could rent it out, and he would, keep the difference of the rental. And so now, if he was looking to flip the house, then that's a whole different thing. So yes, flipping is a lot faster money, but I told him that the real estate money, as far as rental property, is way too slow. And the money it's safe, but it's risky at the same time. So let's say you had $70,000, or you was going to take a $70,000 loan or whatever it is, and a truck would not cost you $70,000, right? And you get your truck and trailer for less than $70,000, but let's just say all in on both sides, you'll be in at around $70,000, right? So if you rent it out, I asked him, I said, how much would you expect the mortgage to be? He said, $600 to $700 a month. I said, well, how much do you look to make in rent? He said, for his area, he can probably get about $900 a month for that size rental. I said, okay, well, that's $200 a month, profit, right? He said, right. I said, so over 12 months, that's only $2,400. And he said, yeah, it's $2,400, but he was like, but it's paying itself down. I said, that's true. I said, but do you know what one of my loads, I can get $1,600, $1,500 for 1 day of driving, 2 days of driving. So the amount of money, we're looking at the difference of $12,000 to $20,000 a month versus $200 a month. This is a completely, you can still got to take out for expenses and things like that, but the amount of money is such a huge difference that it's not even close. It's real estate, as far as rental property, is way too slow. Now, if you were going to buy a house, fix it up, and then flip it, then that's cool. But right now we're looking at a down market. The economy looks like it's crashing, and rental property is the safest way to go. Now, I told him that if it was me and looking at everything, then I would take the money from the trucking. And if I said, okay, well, I have extra money, either I don't want to buy extra trucks because maybe I feel like I'm in a good place if I have so many trucks or something, then that would be the only time that I would actually take money and buy real estate, as far as trying to buy rental property, because you have to wait a very, very, very long time to receive your money back on a rental property. Now, so I also put it into a different context for him. So I say, okay, so if you're going to buy a foreclosure that's already, that's 40, 50,000, that means it's probably an older house. And, once houses get older, then they start having old house problems. Like, you might get into a place and you fixed everything that needed fixing when you first got in it, but 2 years in, so you made $2,400 the first year, you made another $2,400 the second year, as far as if you want to consider that the profit side, after renting $200, making $200 per month profit. Then what happens when that roof needs to be replaced? you just blew your first 2 years of income. Your profit is gone. It's no, like, the roof is going to be $5, $6, $7, $8, $9,000. So you're actually in the hole if you do have any kind of major issue. And it took you 2 years to get to 24 or 4,800. So it took you 2 years to get that kind of money. Do you know how much more money it is in trucking? Like, it is crazy. And so I told him to think about, I told him I think about the trucking business as real estate, because I still love real estate. Real estate is just like, everybody loves real estate, right? But my truck, to me, is just real estate. I rent 40 feet of space. You see what I'm saying? And so I rent out 40 feet of space in short terms, you know? So maybe if you were Airbnb in a place and you can get quick rentals in and out, then maybe it makes hopefully it'll make a lot more sense to do that than it would be to rent out a house, you know, and make $800-900 a month, $1,000 a month, and be paying a mortgage of $700. The trucking business is so far, as far as if you're just looking at money coming in. So real estate to me would be where I would put my money if I was maybe going to flip a house, or if I was if I just had a large sum of money and I needed to hedge it some kind of way. And in case you don't know what hedging is, you know, it's basically putting your money in something that holds value against the dollar for the most part, basically. So unless I was trying to hedge my money, that's what I would do. But if it came down to buying a $70,000 or getting a trucking business for $70,000, or having $70,000 to buy a rental property, it's not even close. It is not even close. But anyway, right now you're watching Casino Is the Name, and please hit subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell. The bell will let you know the next time I upload a video. There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino Is the Name.